can complete a self-tape audition on Zoom. This is an easy way to set up a call with another person, and whether they are being your reader or they are the performer, you can create a studio-style taping with the performer in frame and a reader out of frame just by using the options available to you on Zoom to create video files. So we're going to show you how to do that. We've already created a call and shared the information with the person joining us for this call. You do that by scheduling a meeting, creating a date and time for this appointment, and then you could share the information of the appointment with the person joining you. You could also do that after creating the appointment too. It'll be right here on your calendar. You could copy and then paste. Now it's on our clipboard, paste the information to an email and they'll join you in the call. So let's start this meeting and then we will show you how you could create a self-tape. So this is me right here in my call. If I'm the person performing, this would be a great chance for me to change my frame, make sure that I have an audition frame that I want. This is also how you want to frame yourself, head and shoulders. If you are the person auditioning, this is a kind of a standard framing. So what you're seeing here is close to what you will get for your tape that gets exported from Zoom. And we are waiting for the other person to join us in the call. And here is the other person. So we'll admit the other individual into the call. Hi, how are you?
Hey Jess, I'm doing good.
So this is what it looks like with two people in a call. Sometimes when you start a call, it might actually look like this with this person in speaker view. Or if you go to gallery, it'll be both of you like this. What you want to make sure is whomever is auditioning is pinned. So if RC is auditioning today, we're going to go right over his frame right here where the dot, dot, dot is, and we're going to hit pin. So you can see that there's a pin there. When you pin a video, that means this is the only video in frame on the recording. If you do not remember to pin the video, it means that the video will alternate back and forth between whomever is speaking. So that means it will cut away to the reader. So be sure to pin. If I am the person auditioning, we'll go back again. And if RC is going to be my reader, we're going to go right here to the dot, dot, dot on my frame, and we're going to pin me. If you're taping yourself, sometimes it could be distracting to see yourself this large, but make sure that you are pinned before you start recording any files. But we're going to remove this pin. We're going to actually record RC. If you are recording an audition and you are the reader, you might want to come here to audio settings and adjust your levels down so that you don't overtake your person performing. When you're on Zoom, usually if that is checked, they'll automatically adjust microphone volume. And so that creates, you can see the levels are much higher here. But if I uncheck that and bring my levels down here, that will make me a little bit lower as an audio level as a reader. And so my voice will not overtake the person who is performing. So that is a recommendation I make if you are on the reading side of this relationship and not the performer side. If you are reading as the person auditioning, automatically adjust microphone volume is fine because it'll keep your levels clear and loud enough to be heard. But you might need to tell the person on the other end to bring their levels down a little bit, and this is where you do it, is right here in the audio. That's unchecking the automatically adjust will allow them to adjust their levels to be a little bit lower. So we'll go dot, 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 pin, he's the person auditioning. So now he's pinned and he's in frame. And we're going to check his frame just like we did ours. So you're going to make sure, I'd say you could bring your hinge down just a little bit on your computer to be a little bit more head and shoulders. That's good. And then if you could back up just a little bit, that's good. Great. And so this is a good frame that gives them a little bit of room to move and staying in frame. And a lot of the casting offices want just a head and shoulders shot, right about, a little bit of fly room over the head and right about to the chest bone here. So this is a good frame. And then this would be a time that we could rehearse the scene or talk it over, check the sight lines, make sure that wherever he's placing his focus makes sense for camera. Because what you're seeing here is what you'll see on the tape. So let's imagine we've got all of that set, we've rehearsed, we've cleared everything, and we're all ready to go. So once we're ready, you'll hit record, and he will need to hit that he's confirming that he's being recorded the first time. So whoever is not the person initiating the recording is going to need to confirm that they're consenting to being recorded. So if you're auditioning, you might want to give your reader the heads up or vice versa. If he's auditioning, you'll want to let him know he's going to have this pop up just the first time. We're going to hit record on this computer. This allows the video files to download on your computer as soon as you finish or exit this call. So we're going to hit record on this computer, and then RC is going to confirm.
Recording in progress.
And then if he's auditioning, say, let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, great. Would you like to do a slate for me?
Yeah, let's do it. Hi, my name is R.C. Jones. I'm 5'8", and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Great. And then we'll hit stop.
Recording stopped.
So that is a video file. That was a perfect slate. It's tough because a lot of times they're asking you for full body shots. And so sometimes I might have someone stand up and go as far back in the room as they can to get as much of their full body shot as we can get, because you can do that in 2 separate files and edit them together when you're done. So if that is a recommendation, that is an option. You could do that, or you could just have the person stand across the room and slate from across the room if you're a little bit nervous about your editing skills. That is another way you could do it, is just do it in one shot. Now we'll do another take that is our audition scene. So we're going to say a couple of lines back and forth. Are you ready?
Ready.
Recording in progress.
It's really sunny outside today.
It is very sunny. I hope you have some sunglasses.
Recording stopped.
That's our scene. We're going to do a couple more takes, make sure we get it. This time do it like you don't know if you like it being sunny.
Oh, okay.
Recording in progress.
It's really sunny outside today.
I know. I hope you have some sunglasses.
Recording stopped.
Let's do one more take and give me something different.
Recording in progress.
It's really sunny outside today.
I know. I hope you have some sunglasses.
Recording stopped.
And now we've got a couple of takes here. So we could have a slate, 3 takes of the audition that he's doing. And we're going, if you want to check these tapes before, ending the call with him entirely, you could leave the call, but ask him to stay here. What you do is you come here to end, and then you'd leave meeting. If you end the meeting for all, that'll kick him out too. So if you want him to stay here and you want to download the files and check them before you're done with the person that you're working with, do it like this. So I'll just say, I'll be right back. I'm going to check our video files. And so this will assign him as the host. You'll assign and leave. And so now he's sitting in the call waiting for us to come back after we check our tape, and you can see the converting is happening right now of those video files, and it automatically opens a folder that has your video files. So here's our slate file. And then if he's auditioning, say, let me know when you're ready.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, great. Would you like to do a slate for me? So we'll trim all of this off when we edit.
Hi, my name is R.C. Jones. I'm 5'8", and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
So he looks great, he sounds great, and that's a great file. And now we'll check one of these audition files, make sure we got that too.
It's really sunny outside today.
I know. I hope you have some sunglasses. And that sounds great too. So now I'm just going to move this folder to the side so I could grab it quickly here. And I'm going to go back here to Zoom. I'm going to go back to the meeting and let them know that we're all good. So I'm going to say, hey, we got everything we need. We're all good. Thanks for joining the call today. I appreciate your help.
Great. Thanks for your help, Jess.
All right. See you later. Bye.
All right, bye.
And now we're going to end the meeting for all. And now that we have these files, what I do is I edit in Imovie. So what I'll do is I'll open Imovie. I'm already in a project ready to edit. And you can edit individual files or you can edit them together. So if you wanted to make this one video with slate and scene together, you'd put them down in Imovie in the same timeline. So this is his slate and that's his scene. Most of the time now, casting is asking for the slate and the scene to be edited separately. So we're going to delete that scene, and now this is his slate down here in the timeline on Imovie. So we're getting rid of all that extra talking and go right to the beginning of his slate. I just drag the front.
I think I'm ready.
Okay, great. Would you like to do a slate for me?
Yeah, let's do it.
So his slate starts right about here. Trimming, trimming, trimming.
Hi, my name is R.C. Jones. I'm 5'8", and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Great. And then I'm going to trim the back end. I'm going to highlight this video, and you could just add, an easy way to do it is just add a cross dissolve. That'll just fade in, fade out.
Hi, my name is R.C. Jones. I'm 5'8", and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
Great. And so now we'll export that, export the file, and name it whatever. A lot of times from the casting directors, you're getting specific instructions about how they want their files labeled. So this is a great spot to do that. We're going to put R.C. Jones slate. And then this will save wherever you want. An easy place to save it is your desktop. Then you could drag it and sort it wherever you want to put on your hard drive. So we're saving this one to our desktop. And I'm going to put this there. And this little circle right here in iMovie shows you the progression of your video finishing and finalizing. So once this circle is filled in, our video is compressed and ready to go. And that one is done. Great. And now I'm gonna clear this timeline so I could edit the scene. So let's say that this was his slate in that folder. The third scene is what I think I've already dragged it in, but we'll just do it again. The third take was the one we wanted to send to casting, let's say. So we're gonna edit right to the beginning of our scene. Maybe a little bit more because he's making a little mouth sound there.
It's really sunny outside today.
And that is perfect scene. I'm going to do the same thing, edit, cross dissolve, and we're going to make this R.C. Jones, scene 1, take 1, or however casting wants. So I think a lot of them are doing this one now, scene 1, take 1, like that. So that's what we'll label it. And save it to the desktop. And you can see the same thing. The circle is compressing the video, finalizing the project. Great. And that's done. And so we'll check our videos. Here's all of our audition files, and here's our slate that we did.
Hi, my name is R.C. Jones. I'm 5'8", and I'm from Chicago, Illinois.
That's his slate.
It's really sunny outside today.
Great. And that's our files. And so from here, you can do whatever you need to do with those files. If you need to upload them to Actors Access directly to a CMail, you can do that there, or send them via WeTransfer to your agent. Whatever you need to do, you now have your 2 audition files, your slate and your scene, and they could go wherever they need to go for your audition because you are now finished. So in reminder, the main points that I want to make sure you don't forget are to pin the video of whoever is auditioning, and also double check your audio levels. Make sure that the reader is not overpowering the performer in those takes. You want to make sure that you could hear the performer clearly, so double check that you make sure that is all good before you post your audition and edit it. And that is an easy and simple way to create a self-tape remotely.